Hello and Namaste viewers, welcome to Priya Prem's Nutritious Kitchen. First of all, let me wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Towards Independence Day, I am going to prepare and show you a very interesting recipe called Tricolor Rava Dhokla. I have used for tricolors carrot, curd with rava, and for the green I have used bitter gourd with fenugreek leaves. Usually we'll use capsicum, mint or coriander leaves, but I have made a nutritious pack, so it is made with carrot, curd and bitter gourd. Seriously, you just check out in the end when you taste it. It will not have that much of bitter taste because I have added little sugar along with curd. So let's move on for the ingredients and cooking process. Now we will check the ingredients required. I have taken 200 gram of rava. This measurement, 200 grams of rava I have taken. I have taken here 4 sizes of bitter gourd. This sizes of bitter gourd. I have washed it thoroughly and I have peeled 2 bitter gourd skins, outer layer of the skin, and 2 I have kept it as it is to give the green color. So these are the boiled and cooked bitter gourd. I have taken required amount of water in the open pan. I have added 2 tablespoons of sugar to retain the color of the bitter gourd and to remove the bitter flavor of the bitter gourd. Along with it, for the green color, I am adding along with the bitter gourd fresh home farmed fenugreek leaves. I have washed them, a handful I have taken, handful of fenugreek leaves. Fenugreek leaves is an optional. You can add, instead of fenugreek leaves, you can add coriander leaves also, but fenugreek seeds is very good. These leaves are rich in proteins, fiber, iron, and especially it maintains the blood glucose level. So I have taken fresh fenugreek leaves. I am going to take along with this bitter gourd and it gives you a green color. And these are boiled carrots. I have taken 1 medium sized carrot. I have washed it and I have boiled it. Required amount of curd. Curd you have to adjust while mixing it into rava. Approximately 100 grams of curd will be required. To give a tangy touch at the end, I am going to use this lemon, and 1 to 1.5 teaspoon of baking soda I am going to add. You will be needing like this 2 bowls to pour the batter and a steamer. Steamer is required to steam our dhokla. So now let's move on for the preparation process. I am first going to take carrot and going to grind it into a smooth paste. You can see here I have taken the carrot, I have grind it, I have mashed it. Now I am going to take for the green layer, that is bitter gourd, boiled bitter gourd. I am going to grind it along with fresh fenugreek leaves. We'll add little, remaining we will keep it for the garnishing. So here goes for grinding. can see here I have grinded it. After 1 to 2 round of the grinding process, I am going to add little sugar according to the required amount. You can add 1 tablespoon or little more also to remove the bitter flavor of the bitter gourd. This is again optional. If you want, you can add, otherwise even you can add a little crushed jaggery. It will retain its color, but if you add sugar, it will retain the green color. Sugar is an optional one. So we will again grind it. You can see here I have grinded the bitter gourd and fenugreek leaves into a fine paste. Now the next step is we will add curd to the rava. I have taken a big tablespoon. Gradually add the curd and mix the rava. I have taken first 4 to 5 tablespoons of curd. Along with this, I am going to add salt. Add salt according to the taste. I am adding 2 tablespoons of salt. This curd and rava paste will be going along with this bitter gourd and carrot. So make it into a smooth texture. You can add curd to required amount of little pouring batter consistency. I am going to add curd according to acquire the texture of the rava. I have added another 4 tablespoons of curd and I have acquired to this consistency. At this stage, even little water you can add. To give little pouring consistency like this. It should not be very thin or it should not be very thick. Curd will make the rava very smooth, and while cooking it gives a very soft texture to the dhokla. I am going to add little more water. So at this stage you can just leave it and rest it for 10 to 15 minutes. Let it rest. Meantime, you can take 2 bowls which I have set for the steaming process. I have taken these 2 bowls. I have greased it well with the oil, all the sides till the upper end, so that our dokla will not stick while removing it from the mold. You can take even a baking bowl. I have taken a steel bowl, so I have greased up well with the oil. Now you can see here our tricolor is ready. Orange, green and white batters are ready. So now I am going to add and show you the rava to the bitter gourd and carrot. So now let's add to the carrot one by one. After 10 minutes, I am adding it to the carrot paste, rava and curd mixture. I am taking first 3 tablespoons and I am mixing it. So this will be the texture, not thick nor porey. It should be at this consistency. Now we will add into the bitter gourd paste. Same way, add 3 tablespoons of rava and curd mixture and mix it well. So you can check all are in the same form. You can adjust according to the texture. It should be at this consistency. I am going to add baking soda into it now. First I am going to add it in the green mixture. Mix it well. You get a nice smoothie texture. Then we will take a bowl and I am going to add first green layer. All the 3 layers should be equal in thickness. So if you are going to take 2 tablespoons or 2 to 3 tablespoons, you have to maintain all the remaining carrot and rava paste in the same proportion. Pat it and keep it in the steamer. I have added water in the steamer and I have kept it the stand so that my bowl will not touch the bottom portion of the steamer. In the similar way, I am going to make it ready my another bowl, and you have to keep it in the steam for first 1 to 2 minutes. 2 minutes you have to keep so that the green layer will be cooked. You should not add the other white, that is rava or the carrot paste now, otherwise all the mixture will get mixed up and we will not accomplish the tricolor formation. So now I am going to keep it in the steamer. I have kept the green layer first and I am going to steam it about 2 to 3 minutes. First keep the flame high for 1 minute, then keep in the sim for 2 minutes. So totally 3 minutes we will cook first the green layer. Meantime, I am going to add to the orange layer, that is our carrot, baking soda. and even to the white layer, that is rava and curd, same proportion of baking soda. As the quantity is more here, I am adding one more teaspoon. Mix it well. And let it rest for 5 minutes till the green layer is getting ready. Now you can see here my green layer is cooked, half cooked. Now at this stage I am going to add the rava and curd to give white layer. Spread it thoroughly into an evenly you spread. Similar way, this also I am going to fill up. And again I am going to steam it for 2 to 3 minutes. Now you can see here the white layer is cooked very soft. If you want, you can check with a toothpick. It's very nice cooked. Now you can add the third layer, that is our carrot. I am adding all the 3 layers into the equal proportions. Similar way the next one. Spread evenly. Now we will steam this also for another 2 to 3 minutes. As we have already boiled the carrot and bitter gourd, so it will cook very easily. No need to worry about the raw flavor or like that. You will not get the raw flavor of carrot or bitter gourd at all. So now I am going to steam again for 3 minutes. Now I have taken it from the steamer after 3 minutes. You can check out here. I am going to remove it in a plate. First, along with the knife, I am going to free up the edges of it. Then you just, like a cake, you have to tilt it this way. You can see here my tricolor dhokla I have achieved. It's very soft in texture. I am going to place it in another plate. Next one, I am going to remove it. The same way, take it in the plate, tap it. You can see here the other one also have come up very well from the bowl. This also looks perfect, very soft. You can see here it's well cooked. I'm going to keep it in the plate. I have placed it. Now I am going to garnish it, and I am going to season the dhokla with red chili, green chilies and mustard. Now let's go on for the seasoning process. I'm going to give a tadka. I am adding mustards. 1 teaspoon of mustard I have added. Then I am going to add green chilies and red chilies to it. little cumin seeds. If you want, you can even add curry leaves. Switch off the stove and you have to you like my recipe and you will try my recipe in this special occasion of Independence Day. Try my recipe. If you like it, do like and subscribe my channel Priya Prem's Nutritious Kitchen. Happy Independence Day, my viewers.